Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome to a new month in review video. Today I'm here to show you guys the projects I have been working on throughout the month of February. I managed to complete one project, which, spoiler alert, is this one right here, and I have quite a few whips going into March. Yeah, we're going into March, and I'm excited to chat about my plans going into March and kind of what my thoughts are. So I hope you guys enjoy this month in review video, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so like I said, I only finished one project in the month of February, and actually I never showed you guys this project at all. Well, okay, that's not true. I showed you guys this project, but I didn't do any sort of post-review video, and I kind of only briefly mentioned it in like a whip and chat. But the first project I completed is the Fairy Tales Mini Dazzles from Diamond Art Club, and as I am showing you guys these minis, I will kind of talk about, I worked on this project for a diamond painting event that my friends, Katie over at Diamonds and Washi, and Kate from Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper put on for the month of February, which was fairy tales and folklore. And I really did want to work on a bigger project for this event, but unfortunately that did not really pan out the way I maybe thought it might. But I knew I had these mini dazzles and I really wanted to work on them, and so I did, and I feel like they're so cute. They are really, really, really cute, and I don't know, I just feel like they turned out adorable. Do I have a favorite? Do I have a favorite? I feel like Cinderella has got to be my favorite, honestly, but I really love them all a lot, and I really enjoyed the fact that these mini dazzles, they're from Diamond Art Club in case you didn't know that, these mini dazzles are full drill canvases versus partials, which I feel like a lot of minis are partials, meaning that even the background is diamond painted on these canvases. Of course, the actual like borders are not diamond painted, but you kind of have a full image here going on in all of the diamond paintings. It's just like a little mini diamond painting on each of these, and it's just kind of like a mini scene, and it's really, really cute. So since I never did a full post review for these canvases, I figured I'd kind of go over some of the stats here. So I actually purchased this canvas, or this set of mini dazzles, on April 14th, 2025, and then I started this canvas on February 15th, 2026. I mostly worked on this throughout an entire weekend. So I finished this set on February 18th, 2026. This is a square drill canvas purchased from Diamond Art Club. This canvas has 27 colors, and that includes 26 fairy dust drills and 1 AB. Diamond Art Club mini dazzles are made up fully of special diamonds, and usually mostly fairy dust like this one is, but sometimes with ABs or electros or iridescence thrown in, and this one happened to have an AB thrown in. This has a total diamond count of 7,200 drills, and then the size on this is a 4x6 inch or 10.2 by 15.2 centimeter. This was my second finish of 2026 and my 39th of all time. And then of course I worked on this for Fairy Tales and Folklore 2026, and here's just a look at that logbook spread in case you are curious of how I set up my paper logbook. But yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed working on this project. This was a really nice, just kind of like quicker finish to have middle of the month. Yeah, I really did want to work on a bigger project for Fairy Tales and Folklore, but that didn't really work out. I had in my brain that I maybe wanted to work on Taurus by Chrisabug and Diamond Art Club, which I could work on in April depending on how things turn out, because there is a Chrisabug along event hosted by Jessica over at the Stealthy Crafter that goes on in April. We will see. We will see. That was really my idea though initially, but then in like mid to end of January, had a bunch of whips all of a sudden after saying I wasn't gonna have a bunch of whips, which has, you know, that it's been fun having a lot of whips. But when you have a lot of whips, you don't finish things as quickly, and so plans get a little bit derailed, or you just buy new storage, which I'm trying not to do. I really don't want to have too many whips going on at once. And so I was like, well, the mini dazzles are perfect because I can work on this in just a weekend. I honestly could have finish this a lot quicker. I remember when I was working on this, I was just so tired every single night that I was working on this, so I finished these a lot slower than I feel like maybe I could have. yeah, because this was like a 3-day project. And I feel like mini dazzles really truly could be a 1-day project. For me personally, especially on a weekend, but it wasn't. But that's okay. I finished this set and they were so fun, and thank you Katie and Kate for hosting such a fun event, and hopefully maybe we'll see another one next year, another Fairy Tales and Folklore next year if they're feeling up for it. I would love it. But anyways, this was the first and only canvas that I completed in the month of February. Let's go ahead and hop into whips, and then we will chat about my plans specifically for the diamond painting event that I am co-hosting in the month of March. But let's go ahead and hop into my whips. Oh, this first whip is so perfect. I love Margaret Morales so freaking much, and this canvas is just so much fun to work on. I completed the bottom row in the month of February. This is Lumina by Margaret Morales. Oh, it's so pretty. This is coming in at a 22 by 33 inch or 55.6 by 83.7 centimeter round diamonds, and honestly, this is perfect. This is amazing. This is perfect. I love Margaret Morales. I love Diamond Art Club, of course. I love Diamond Art Club's newer round drill field. I put that in air quotes because Diamond Art Club has never confirmed that they tighten their grid field. However, multi-placing as of like the last year on round drill canvases have kind of been a dream, and it just hasn't always been like that. It always has been a good drill field, but like this is like another step further. It's really, really good. And this canvas has been so much fun. And if you guys are seeing the kind of gold in here, there is a gold electro diamond in this canvas, and it's so pretty. Let me see if I could just give you guys like kind of a closer look here. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so perfect. I love it a lot. And this is a canvas where I feel like you're kind of getting a good mix of there being like tangible objects that you're kind of creating in this image, but you're also kind of getting some abstract elements as well that kind of create the bigger whole of the canvas. And I kind of like that mix a lot, actually. I feel like that's a lot of fun. I love all the butterflies. It's just such a pretty canvas, and I don't know, I feel like I didn't work on this nearly enough in February, but I definitely want to pull it out in March, of course. The size point on this is, I mean, a 22 by 33 inch for a round drill canvas is a little bit on the larger side, but I'm just having so much fun with it. This canvas does have a decent amount of confetti in it, where you do have a lot of color changes in small areas, but that doesn't really surprise me because Margaret Morales paintings in general are pretty much like that. But this canvas is just so much freaking fun to work on. And yeah, so I did the bottom row of this canvas, and yeah, this is Lumina by Margaret Morales. Let's go ahead and move on into the next whip. Alrighty, moving on into my next canvas. I have to be a little bit careful scooting this up, but I do want to obviously show you guys the unfinished stuff. I started a section on this canvas and I had to use a cover minder because I didn't quite finish it, but it wants to not stay, but like when I roll it up, like the back magnet wants to fall off, and then this will fall off, so I'm trying to be careful here. But this next canvas is The End of an Era by Jada Gem Shop, and the artist is Ava Rose Art, and I wanted to make more progress on this painting than I did. I feel like I did about a row and a half, which isn't bad, you know, when you have a lot of whips, but I also feel like I could have put a little bit more effort into her this month, and I am a little bit sad that I did not, but I'm still thoroughly enjoying how this is turning out. And I do think once I finish this section here, well, these, you know, section and a half, I do think I'll be at about the halfway point on this canvas, I think, unless I'm a row off. I don't really think I am. I don't know. I really don't know. But I have been having a ton of fun on this canvas. This bodysuit is so decked out in special drills. Let me just get you guys zoomed in. I know I did this last month as well, but in case you are new and you want to see just how special drilled out this bodysuit is, I mean, we have metallics galore, we have shimmers galore, we have purple ABs in here as well, and it's so beautiful, and it is a lot of confetti, but it's so worth it. If you are not sure what this canvas is of, this is of Taylor Swift, which I actually do have the original artwork here. Let me show you guys the original artwork. This is of Taylor Swift in her Lover bodysuit at the Eras Tour. And you know how fun it would be, honestly, and how tricky it would be, but fun, to get a second copy of this and change the bodysuit to what she wore to my show specifically? That would be a wild, wild thing to do, but it could maybe work if you enjoyed something like that. I went to the Eras tour. I went to Indianapolis night 1 back in November of 2024, and this was definitely not the bodysuit she wore. She actually wore the blue and gold one, which was so pretty. Ava Rose Art, if you're listening. We need artwork in all of her other different bodysuits, and then Jade, we need the artwork as diamond paintings in all said bodysuits. How fun would it be to have a collection of Taylor in her different eras from Ava Rose Art as diamond paintings? I mean, listen, I would die. I would die dead. It would be so fun. But anyways, back to the diamond painting at hand here. I really am loving how this is turning out. In case you're wondering about the stats, this is a 45 by 110 centimeters. So it's not very long, but it's very, very tall. Or excuse me, it's not very wide, but it's very tall. And this has, let's see, 33 colors. Not a ton of colors. Includes 1 AB, 5 glimmer, and 3 metallic. Let's see, we also have some of the gray metallic kind of in the sparkles over here, which is a lot of fun, and a lot of, again, the shimmers and the metallics end up, and the ABs, I guess, end up in her bodysuit. So I love this painting so, so, so much. Taylor Swift and the Eras Tour and diamond painting, they all hold such a special place in my heart. And you know, in March, I do really want to try to focus in on this one just a little bit more than I did this month. So maybe that'll happen, but I don't know. Anyways, this is the End of an Era by Ava Rose Art and Jada Gem Shop. Okay, this next one's going to be really hard to show because the landscapes always are a little bit more tricky to show, but the next painting I have here is Harmony in the Highlands. This is by Steve Sundrum and Diamond Art Club, and yeah, this is definitely a lot more tricky to show you guys, but I'll kind of just leave it here. I worked on the entire basically bottom row in the month of February. I had done a couple, also I just realized there's an upside down drill here. How in the world did I put a drill on upside down is my real question. Let me just, you know, grab my pen and get this drill right side up. That is a trick I don't know how I managed. The drill was literally facing like bottom side up. I don't know how I did that. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I worked on most of this in the month of February, and I love this canvas. The area you're able to see here was actually quite a bit of line blocking, which was really quick to move along, but a lot of this bottom row was actually a lot of flowers, which again was a ton of fun. You could just see the payoff here is incredible. This canvas is a 38.6 by 27.6 inch or 97.8 by 69.9 centimeter square diamond. And this canvas features quite a few of Diamond Art Club's newest faceted diamonds. If you're unaware on Diamond Art Club's kind of facets on their drills, it's a little convoluted, but their older drills are the 20 facet drills, which are the pointy top drills. Their newest iteration of drills that they are, I think, mostly phased in on are the 15 facets. They're more of a flat top. They remind me a lot of the 13 facets, which I kind of liked the 13 facets. I don't know why I enjoyed them so much, if I'm being really honest. Like, a lot of people did not like them as much. I kind of did, but the 15 to me are like the perfect sweet spot. I don't know, but I'm loving the fact that this canvas has quite a few of the 15 facets. But honestly, this canvas in general has just been a joy to work on, and I know this is delusional when I say it out loud, but I feel like I got through a lot of the confetti heavy parts already. I mean, again, we have a lot of tree here. We do have a lot going on still, but like a lot of the sky is going to be a fair bit of color blocking. And then if we scoot on down here a little bit, we are going to see some good line blocking in this area over here, but we're going to have a lot of confetti still. I do know that. I just know that the flowers were a lot of confetti, and I'm glad a lot of that is knocked out already. It was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun. There were a ton of special drills going on in the flowers. So really glad I made some progress on this one. Again, hoping to make even more in March. I feel like this is going to be a perfect March-April canvas because it's very spring vibes, this canvas in general. But yeah, anyways, this is Harmony in the Highlands by Steve Sundrum and Diamond Art Club. Let's go ahead and move on I guess into my last whip. Okay, so my last bigger active whip that I have to show you guys is my Diamond Art Club custom diamond painting, and we have a face, you guys. We have a little Zeus face. At least we have like a mouth and a tongue. His tongue has fairy dust. It's so cute. Of course, his eyes are just like cut off right here, and we have not made our way to my face yet. But this is just so freaking precious, and I feel like I made a decent amount of progress on this kit in the month of February. Like, I don't know, where was I last month? I was probably, actually, I think I was just over here. So like, did I really make that much progress? No. But this canvas is a ton of confetti. If you are unsure how I was able to get a custom from Diamond Art Club, Diamond Art Club has a secondary rewards program with their Treasure Quest cards, and you can redeem for either gift cards or a custom diamond painting once you have enough of the different rankings. And last May, I was lucky enough to be able to redeem and get myself a custom. Do keep in mind that if you do get a custom from Diamond Art Club, it is hand touched up, but there is still a lot of computer charting in here. It's mostly computer charted, but from a distance, it looks really, really good. And I do know that, like, you know, when I'm working up close, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of color changes. There's a lot going on. I was a little bit, you know, worried because Zeus actually has quite a bit of blue in him. But when you step back, I'm like, oh, you know what? This works. This totally works. And I'm so excited to see how the rest of his little head kind of comes together. And it's just been really fun to work on, and I am excited. I have 3 rows left of this diamond painting. I mean, we can kind of see the end in sight. Kind of. This is going to still be in my month in reviews for the next few months, let's be real. But maybe by like May, we can get this done, and then I have worked on this for a year? That's crazy. And I feel like I got a lot of this painting done like during December. That's when I focused in on this project. Quite a bit was December. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's turning out so beautiful, and I just think Zeus is so cute, and I think the skin on my arm looks really good. I'm excited to kind of see how the face turns out. I don't know, it's just really, really adorable. So this is my custom update from Diamond Art Club. Let me go ahead and grab my mini canvases that I am working on for Mini DP Madness this year, and let's chat about that real quick. Okay, so let's talk plans for March, and let's chat about Mini DP Madness for a minute here. If you are unaware what Mini DP Madness is, it is a diamond painting event that I co-host every year with my 3 best friends, Kara the Principal Painter, Courtney from Diamonds Our Girl's Best Friend, and Ashley from Messy Girl Crafts. And I don't have the boxes here of the actual canvases, and I actually did start on them already. To be fair, I am filming this video on Monday, March 2nd, so I'm a little bit behind in filming, but I did technically start these projects in February, like the last day of February, but do not tell anybody. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, so it's a diamond painting event that I co-host with them, and it revolves around all things mini diamond painting sets. So like this, for example, I am working on 2 different sets from Pretty Little Gem, the Halloween edition and then the Halloween treat set. And I have a few videos actually in a Mini DP Madness playlist. If you're, you know, more nosy, I'm not going to go super in depth right now, but I created a bracket and I am pitting the 2 against each other, and I have so far completed 4, and yeah, the boxes for, you know, the rest of the mini canvases are behind me, but I stupidly put the drills on top of everything, and so I'd have to like mess up my nice drills that are all nice and neat and organized right now to show you guys the empty canvases. So we're just not going to show that. We'll show you guys what I've finished so far. So for example, I have finished these 2 from the Halloween set, the Dracula and Salem. I named him Salem. I also named him Dracula. And then from the Halloween treat set, I finished the Killer Cake and what did I name him? The Zombie Gingerbread Man? So far, in case you are wondering, let's see, I pitted, it was Salem against this one, and this guy won, this Gingerbread Man won. And then from this other pit up, we had Dracula versus the Killer Cake. Dracula won by a landslide. I just think Dracula looks perfect. I feel like he looks so freaking good. I don't know. So yeah, I'm working on this set, or these 2 sets from Pretty Little Gem for Mini DP Madness, and I'm really excited. And actually, I'm filming this, you know, an hour before the live stream on Kara's channel, but Every single Monday in the month of March, I and the other ladies are going live over on Kara, the Principal Painter's YouTube channel, so definitely go check out the replay from, I guess, today's live if you're interested. But I'm really excited to work on these 2 sets, and I do plan on having the full 2 sets done in the month of March. So, you know, I went back and forth between on, like, do I want to do 1 mini a day, kind of make it easier, or do I want to do, like, 2 minis, like, every other day? I haven't 100% decided, but I do plan on finishing both sets in the month of March. So keep your eyes peeled for, the end of the month. Okay, to end off this video, let's chat about my 2 trackers that I have here. I have created 2 different trackers in my diamond painting logbook, and one of them is a coloring tracker. Let me go ahead and get you zoomed in. If you're unaware, coloring, adult coloring, was my #1 hobby for the longest time until I discovered diamond painting, and then that practically went out the window. But I thought to myself, I said, in the year 2026, I want to try to color at least a page a month. And if I color the box in red in this tracker, that means I did not succeed in doing that. We can see how well this has gone so far this year. So I've not colored anything in the month of February, nor did I do anything in the month of January. So both of these are unfortunately red. I am hoping, right, in the month of March, we can color this in green. I can at least, I feel like I should be able to do like an easy coloring page. You would think. It doesn't have to be anything detailed, but listen, this is where we're at. The other tracker that I have here is the Buy Less in 2026 tracker. Lisette from Lisette Crafts and Tells and Natalie from Diet Coke and Diamonds, they did a video over on Lisette's channel, and one of the ideas that Lisette had for Natalie was to basically write down how many diamond paintings you purchased last year, and then you are gonna track what you're buying this year in the same month, and the goal is to buy less than the year before in that same month. January was a flop. I purchased 9 in 2025 and 18 in 2026. February. We succeeded in February. I cut the number in half in February. I purchased 14 in 2025, so you would think it would be easy not to go over that in 2026. I bought 7 in 2026. So I colored the box in green. I feel like that was really successful. I don't count things like sneak peeks or anything that gets sent over to me. It's strictly what I am purchasing myself. March's goal is to buy less than 10. Listen, I can do it. I can do it for sure. I've got this. I have so got this. So I wanted to show you guys these trackers to kind of end off this video, but let me know in the comments, what did you guys finish or work on in the month of February? What events did you participate in? Did you by chance also participate in the Fairy Tales and Folklore event like I did? Are you planning on in March working on minis for Mini DP Madness? Let me know all the things down below, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!